Welcome back, guys. We are here in Richmond, Queensland. Just checking out what's in this town as we're passing on through. Quite nice little town, very quiet. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning right now and seems to be an extremely quiet place. This is where you do the dinosaur fossil thing. Can't even get that word out, bit early. Anyway, yeah, so you can go and dig for fossils around the area. They do the dinosaur tour from here, well, not so much a tour, self-guided tour, which goes to a couple of other towns, I think. It's all on the outback, but anyway, yeah, we just thought we'd give you a look around here. But we're outside the council chambers, which is in the main street. We got this cool metal horse and man, which is pretty cool. But we're going to have a bit of a wander around and see what else we can find around here. There's a lot of old heritage buildings through here as well. There's a heritage walk. There's a water park here, a little lake bit down the other end. They have the horse racing here, the rodeos. Yeah, they got a hell of a lot around the area at times. So yeah, you just got to look it up and see what's in the area at the time, see what's going on. But yeah, they do cater very well for caravanners, which is fantastic. There's a caravan park at the other end. The fuel prices for diesel at the moment isn't actually too bad. It's pretty much higher everywhere else than here, so that's a good thing. You got these really old buildings, old heritage building. I don't think they're using that one. No, it's for rent. Got all these signs around as well. Give you a rough idea what's the buildings and the age and things like that. I'm not going to go reading them all, there'd be too many. There's the post office just there. There's a bit of info on the post office, built in 1899. It's quite good, lots of different history around in a lot of different areas, which is fantastic to actually see. Suncorp Bank. There's a bit more information. Got all these boards around town. So it's be a nice little walk. There's the police station one, which is good. That's what them blue signs on the sides of the road are. So there's the old newsagent. What's here? There's the pub. There you go. Obviously she's closed and it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. No beers at that time of the morning. Great old pub. We're going to head into the information centre when it actually opens. Hopefully they're open soon. Like I said, there's signs absolutely everywhere. Council done a great job in letting people know the history of the town. It's fantastic. Righto, we're going to wander up to the information centre and have a bit of a look and see what we find in there. So here we are at the information centre. This is out the front. They've got all their Discovery dinosaur stuff and that around in here as well, and all about the inland sea and what they've found in fossils around here, which is a great little spot. And you got this little fella over here. I'm not quite sure what any of these names are of these dinosaur sculptures, I guess they are. This is a must stop in spot. Just like most places, if you want to know some good information on what's around the area, you always head into the information centres. Great people, and they're always willing to help. So let's get in there and have a bit of a chat to these people and see what else we can find around the area. So we've come into the gallery part. I'm sorry if it echoes in here, but that's just the way it actually is. We were given one of these little hand sticks. You type the number in and listen to what it actually is about. So they give you a whole heap of information. There's little rocks on the ground with the numbers. Type the number in and it gives you the information. They have a movie to start with. Here's them digging out all the fossils. These are all from an inland sea. This is what they think it actually would look like. Pretty vicious looking animals in that sense. Got a whole heap of fossil shells. So it is a small fee just to get in here as well, into this part, which is in the information centre. So as you can see, there's a stone on the floor there. It says 12. So we'll type in 12 and we'll see if I can get you to hear it.
Cephalopods, as revealed by the fossil record, have been around for millions of years. They were, in fact, thriving in the ocean long before dinosaurs ever evolved. Cephalopods are a class of animal that include the modern squid, octopus, and cuttlefish, and their ancient ancestors. The specimens that you will find in the squid display pit are limestone nodules that contain the glad eye, or cuttle, of two types of squid found locally. This glad eye is typically 3/4 of the length of the animal, so you can imagine the size of these specimens when they were alive. These squid had only 8 tentacles, unlike modern squid, which have 10. We know this because of the specimens found locally and overseas, where impressions of the soft tissues were preserved, allowing paleontologists a much closer look at how these animals would have appeared in life.
So there you go, there's a bit of information for you guys. Hopefully that came out. There's a whole heap of different ones to do. I'm not going to do all of them on here for you. I think it'd take too long. And you have the real big ones like this. Try and get around so the light's a little bit better. So I think you can actually just go out and dig, and you find these things out there with them, or I think they just name some of them to do with the person who finds it as well. I'm not going to read all the signs in here, but I think I'll be coming back at some point. My son would absolutely love this.
In 1996, Richmond local Marlon Entrican made his second exciting discovery on his property Toronto Park, which is located approximately 20 kilometres to the northeast of Richmond on the Alaroo Mudstone Formation. Incredibly and unexpectedly, this find was a small front leg from a sauropod. The only bones preserved were those from the shoulder girdle, radius and ulna, the 2 bones from the forearm and an incomplete front foot. The humerus or upper arm bone is missing because there was a boree tree growing through the area which fragmented the fossils. It took 4 of us, including myself, Marlon, the curator at the time, a full day to excavate the site. We have called this specimen Marlon's Beastie. Comparisons have been made between the sauropod bones with those of Diamantinosaurus and Winton otiton, since the front legs of both specimens have been discovered in the Winton Shire. These studies have shown that Marlin's beastie is unique. It is not a Diamantinosaurus or a Winton otitan. As a result, Marlin's beastie is still waiting to receive a scientific name of its own. We'll let you know as soon as it happens.
So there you go, there's a bit more good information on Marlin's beastie. So I was right, they do name the parts off the person who finds it. I took some photos as well. Hopefully we can get something good out of it all, and if not, you guys need to come here and check this out. It's absolutely amazing. There's lots of them in cases, like they're really clear, these ones. You can clearly see that they're a fish head. I mean, look at that. It's like the fishes haven't been all that long back. By the look of them, some of them would have been some extremely vicious type of fish. That's amazing, unreal. I'm just walking around it at the moment, it's that big. There you go. I'll take a photo of it too. It might come out better in a photo than a video of all these little lights they've got to shine on it to make sure you see every bit. And just above it is what they think it actually was. So that was some of the fossils that they found. It's just out of town, probably 12 k's. You can go out there and dig yourself. You do need a permit. The permits, I think she said, were around the $20 mark, so not all that dear. And if you find something, they could name it after you as well. So there you go. Come check this place out. It's an amazing place to check out. Lots of history in the town and about the inland sea, and lots of little places to go and check out. We're going to go out and check the lake out, which is at the other end of town. We drive out that way anyway. Then there's a little bit of a water park there too, so we're going to suss that out too. And these are places that keep the kids occupied. Yeah, so let's go out there and check that out. Got these dinosaur feet. There's all different ones around the actual garbage bins, which is really good. bit of a sculpture around a garbage bin. Makes it look a hell of a lot better. They're all the way up the street too. So we've just headed around to the other side and we've just found a board with a whole heap of photos of the lake prior to I'm actually building it. So that's what it was in August 2002. And this is what they've built it into. So by October 2002, sorry. They had the machinery in here. So they've made a really nice lake here. Would have been a lot of water to pump it in. Filling it up in 2003, February, March. So there you go. Hopefully that came out not too bad. There's a bit of a shine back on the glass there. But this is what it's turned into. Sorry about the wind, it's a bit breezy over this side. A nice lake that you can walk around. They do have fish in here. I'll put some photos up of the species that they actually have in here. Yeah. Obviously nice clean barbecues over here too. This side would probably get used a lot more. Their little play bit here, and just as I have gotten here, all the kids have actually turned on the water park and playing in the water park now. So we'll have to try and keep little kids' faces out of it, but we'll do our best. Great little water park. The mouth of the dinosaur, crocodile, not 100% sure to be truthful, has a bucket at the top in its mouth and spills out over the top of you. Got the mushroom one that it comes out over the top and a couple of flowers. So great little spot, especially on those nice hot days. Soon, and it was around the 35 to 40 here yesterday. We come in the town late last night and it was still 34 degrees. So no doubt it still would have been quite hot, or a hell of a lot hotter during the day. We'll give it a bit turn around and that's where all the water park is. There you go. But anyway, we've checked out as much as we can around town at the moment. We've got to get going. I've probably been here a lot longer today than what I really should have been. But anyway, got to do that for these great clips and check out all these places when there's a hell of a lot to do. We'll definitely be back, and we'll catch you next time. So we've just come across some of this water tank art. Absolutely amazing how they can get that beautiful picture up there and to the size of it. It's crazy.